Yes, but no more 1966. Let's splurge. The freshest you've got. This year's. No more of this old stuff.
Alright everybody, I'm going to do a video here about vintage toys. What I'm focusing on right now are the three bullmarks that I currently have for sale. Now a lot of people don't really know what a bullmark is. The line has been blurred. Many years ago, dealers had started to refer to most toys on eBay as Bandai Poppy Bullmark. Okay, this is what a bullmark looks like. That is an older toy. It looks very cartoonish, looks very childlike because it was made for kids. This is actually from a mold that was originally made by the company called Baragon. This is from 1970, it's Baragon. Now, sometimes people have a hard time telling the difference between a reissue and an original. Well, first off, you gotta look at the vinyl itself, look at the feet, there's no extra markings on there. The one thing you can't tell in this video is that vintage vinyl has a distinctive smell to it. Most of the collectors who collect vintage vinyl will tell you the same thing, specifically when it's stored for a while in like a closed place, like a glass showcase. Alright, let's just take a look at this right now. When you're buying a vintage toy, first thing you want to do is like look at the paint. Now you can tell this guy is really nice. It's got a lot of paint. I tend to shy away from anything that looks damaged or repainted. You can tell this guy's an original. One thing you should definitely check for, and I'm going to spin the arms slightly to tell if the joints themselves are tight. That's a major thing with vintage toys. If they have loose feet, see how they're not loose? Something you kind of want to stay away from. So that's Baragon. I'm going to put them over here for right now. My next one I have came out the same year. It's Rodan. There is Rodan. Pretty nice toy. This is one of Bullmark's originals. He only came out in one version. There is only one version of the standard Bullmark Rodan. I'll give him a spin around so you can take a look at him. See how all the paint looks really nice. There you go. I'll get a good look at. You can get a good look at him right here. That's also from 1970. That's in a very good condition. Look at the feet once again. There you see the Bullmark stamp. Now obviously this thing is from 1970. It has a little bit of wear on it. You know, but that's par for the course when you're buying vintage. Again, tight joints. His head doesn't wobble. His wings are fine. I mean, that's a nice condition figure. Put him over here. My final figure I'm going to focus on is Gigan, and he came out in 1972. There you go. Pretty cool toy. We'll just put his legs down. Now, this Gigan is like in a darker blue color. I've seen lighter blue colors. See how metallic that looks. He's also in very nice condition. People get intimidated from buying vintage because they really don't know what they're doing at first, but you know, just ask one of your friends who is a vintage collector, like myself. I have many friends who are, like Mike Johnson, Brandon. There are other vintage collectors, James Bond, or even Sean Lincoln can help you out. This one right here, pretty nice. It's very common to see a rub on the nose of almost every guy, and even my personal one has a little bit of a rub on it. Again, these were kids' toys, and this is from 1972, so you got to figure that some kid at one point was playing with this. But there you go. I mean, these are pretty nice. Let me stand them up right here. I'm going to put them together so you can get a good look at what they look like together. There's Mighty Raiden. And there is Baragon. And there you have it. If you have any questions on any vintage toys that you're wondering about, just feel free to shoot me a PM, or those of you who actually have my phone number, feel free to call me. Alright, thanks. I'll see you all next time.